No, that's not. The collar, the neck, the noose. Such a fanfare. The Times wrote it was a splendid occasion. Wow, guys, I cannot speak tonight. I can never speak when I first start. The bunting stretched for well. Oh, I didn't even get to see what was in the other door. Hate that fucking ringing. Distribution clerks.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean numbers, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
What? Was that mask there before? No, no, no. The music needs to. Ew! Oh, that was miserable. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply the case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employ talk of this, and they talked of how and when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels, crisscrossing the capital, while palaces lie buried beneath us. We are digging, excavating, reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, my architecture tells me, there is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Okay, that music is stressing me out. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own God? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now, no, they will not, but they will happily accept fealty to a God thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. In this I realize that they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross the great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. So he's trying to make like pigs, like human, sentient. No, what am I doing? Ben, don't fucking close doors. I know you want to, but that's how you fucking die. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using the levels of laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from their holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage the machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. We have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the lines means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. What's Debussy? It's kind of music? I'll have to look that up. Warning, fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Touch. Ew, ew, ew. Fucking gross. Truck fueling station. Oh. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease in my pits that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. This must have been where we found the freaking dentures and glasses. This scary ass music. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated that Mr. Yarnum and Mr. Simmons works, but the smell here is all wrong. It is not petroleum. Of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. Ugh. Why can I grab them? I don't even know where I'm going. Now we're outside. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge. I don't want to be allowed here. Can someone come grab me and take me away, please? That sounds like a dream. Churches are never a good thing. Where the hell am I even going? Bellyard, okay, cool. Delivery schedule. How in the blazes are we supposed to meet these damned schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided will simply not perform as designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of the stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging the blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crane candle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it says I. Enough for a night, into the bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. Do I have to go to the graveyard? This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way. However, almost as if the saboteur knew that I would consider this as an alternative entrance. Yeah, because he's thinking that far ahead.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
It's not fucking creepy at all. Chemical transport, danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. fuck's that? This canister looks as though it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, the opportunity to gain access to St. Dunstan's. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine that one day that might think like a man, as if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting, carelessly ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys, and gutters, running freely with the ceaseless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked in their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased. He will spray his seed over passers-by, and yet this is the condition of the Babbage aspires to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity. Wait, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees to worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject the men of the government. Let pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall soon scoop them and ease their ascension soon enough. Be quite the fucking world. No. No, 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 no. Oh, this is painful. What the fuck? Where does this thing go? Oh, right there, okay. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp this container and putrid contents, and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man returns. I will head for the church, surely as an abomination could not be allowed until hallowed ground. We should all know by now that no ground...
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Ugh. Should all know now, by now, that no church, no holy ground is ever, quote unquote, actually holy or hallowed. Something's always able to freaking get their way in.